17. This is the aircraft that the jet engine came from. It's painted in markings the North Vietnamese Air Force. This is the first airplane that we ran into enemy aircraft that got involved in Vietnam. This aircraft was do 540 miles an hour. It carried cannon machine guns that you hear there. Now you compare that to, for example, to an F-4 Phantom that did over 2,000 miles. The advantage that the Navy has is because, first of all, it can turn on a dime. So the United States military learned very quickly did not want to get into a night fight. Night fight is when you start doing air-to-air combat like that. Because even though you'd only do 540 versus 2,000, you would turn without out-turn on any U.S. Air Force aircraft. The way this airplane got here is that Randy Ball, across the runway from us, is an air show performer. He flies airline. He's an airline pilot during the week. On weekends, he does air shows. He went over to Poland and bought 3 of these. Remember I said if you got cash, you can buy air? So he went over to Poland, bought 3. They came back and flew them. He still has 2 of them. This one developed mental fatigue. And most pilots don't like to fly airplanes without fuel. So he donated it to us. And this is how we got a hold of this airplane. Now, did you notice in the air intake, it's got, believe it or not, because this is a Soviet design, they like to build rugged airplanes. One of the advantages of this airplane is that you check the oil, fill it up with gas, and you're gone. Really a rugged, reliable airplane. But those holes that they put, when they were towing it on Soviet runways, and Soviets had really poor runways, they could attach a bar through there and pull the aircraft, for example, out of the mud. Because our aircraft, we tend to attach towing devices to the landing gear, and that puts a stress on the landing gear that it really is not used to. And here's an odd airplane that we don't get very often. Come over here. Where did you go? Oh. It's a float plane, if you can see it.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, that's a seaplane.
Yes.
It's a Piper Cub.
We don't get very many float planes in here, as you could imagine.
Look where he's headed.
Have no idea. Now I live along a lake. I live over in Athens.
Yes, sir.
And a lake outside. I wouldn't want to. You don't even want to speed through that lake because there's so many tree stumps in it.
I've taken a few out on Lake Ford.
Okay. Both ways?
Oh no.
Oh, both. Okay. We can go up, excuse me, we can go up to the rope here. Just don't cross the rope. If you cross the rope, the guys in the tower will call the guys in
Does that plane look familiar?
Yeah, actually.
Cherokee, I believe.
Oh, that's right. It is a Cherokee.
Yeah, that looks
That's a nice plane right there.
Oh, you got to close the door. Well, it's really hot in there. I'll tell you what.
They leave it open.
With Piper Cubs, you leave the
glass,
doors
and
open.
those little airplanes don't have air conditioning, so you'll see them taxiing around with their doors open or the canopies open. And I'm waiting for the float plane to take off. Well, anyway, yell when it looks like it's going to take off.
Cannot hear it. That plane now.
This is a Polish aircraft. It's a Polish trainer. It was the first Polish aircraft designed and manufactured after the Soviets packed up and went home. And here's something interesting you don't see on any of our other aircraft. You see these little pegs over each landing gear? This is your landing gear indicator. Instead of having an idiot light in the aircraft, like green for good, red for bad, they have these little pegs. So when the gear comes down, the peg comes up. When the gear comes up, the peg goes down. It's a mechanical. So very reliable, interesting way to address an issue. The largest single user of this aircraft is the Indian Air Force. And this aircraft came to us, by the way, there was a gentleman here in Tyler that went over to Poland and bought 32 of them. Is a guy
Wow.
coming? Going over, just across the road.
That's a Piper Cub right there.
Oh, that's your air brake. One of the interesting things about aircraft, when you have air brakes like that on the wing, almost all other aircraft, and it's just normal, if you deploy your air brakes, one wing or the other will drop. One of the nice things about this airplane is that when you
Hey,
deploy
there's
the
a
air
helicopter up
brakes,
there.
you don't even have to be holding on to the control stick. It remains perfectly stable. It was really a nice airplane to fly. You have student and pilot, and you have ejection seats on this aircraft. And here comes a helicopter. Boy, you're getting all sorts of stuff today. We get a lot of the UT, University of Texas Health Center helicopters. It's really charged. I can take it.
Ooh, coming by very close. And it's good. And it's good. Ah, particles of mine.